What's up, man? I feel like Chris was in here earlier, and I feel like your guys' history has been back a couple of years. I think you called him out first. You were booked. It didn't happen. There was a little back and forth on social media. So I guess how's it feel to, finally be a couple days away from getting to fight Chris?
Man, I'm so excited, man. And he's good at getting hit, so it's like, oh, man, I love that. So I'm excited to throw down and put on a show for you guys.
You said there's no bad blood between you two, but there will be bad blood on Saturday. Do you think that's the right approach to take?
Of course, man. He's trying to kill me. I'm trying to kill him. And, it's going to be a fun one.
A couple fighters, especially online, they say, fighting Terrance is like a car crash, like something's going to happen. So I guess, do you take pride in that, even fighters and fans are like, all right, win or lose, something crazy is about to happen with Terrance McKinney?
Not this time. Terrance Magomedov's coming out. I'm looking to get a boring decision and wrestle this guy 15 minutes straight and, get one step close to the rankings.
Yeah, right? And I guess, since your debut and you had that, that 5-second knockout or 7-second knockout, whatever it was, the spotlight's been on you since then, essentially. So just how's life been and, from that point on to, now competing on, one of the bigger pay-per-views of the year?
It's the same. Like sometimes, I've been wanting to tear up just to see how far God brought me. Every day, I'm truly grateful for every opportunity. Just being in this room, once I feel like I'm getting one step closer to where I want to be. And like I said, I want to headline an event one day, and I feel like this is the next step. And I'm excited to show my growth this weekend.
There's a lot of lightweight fights happening. There's the other one with Grant Dawson on this card. They have the big interim fight coming up in January. So I guess, what do you make of the state of the division you're in right now?
It's kind of sad because a lot of my favorite fighters are getting old. But it's time for the new generation, and I think we're gonna do a good job replacing them.
Well, I was gonna ask that. The top of the division seems closer to retirement outside of Armin, and there's this big recently surge of this youth movement, especially 155 pounds. Do you think you're kind of leading that since you kind of kick-started it with that knockout?
I think I'm 100% in the mix, and we're going to prove that this Saturday.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Terrance, right here in front of you. I had Eddie Alvarez on my podcast the other day, and we were talking about some of the lightweight fights on this card, and he was very praising of you. He said he feels you have UFC champion potential, and you just need to kind of put it all together. I guess, what do you make of that coming from one of the greatest lightweights in MMA history?
That's a huge honor, and first time hearing that, so that's super sick. Thank you, Eddie. And I feel the same way. We just gotta, put it all together like he says. Push the cardio, and that's why I moved to Florida at Fusion XL. And I think we really get to see Terrance with IQ this time. And it might not look painted because I know I can still get him done in the first round, but yeah, we push the cardio. I'm training with Mike Davis, just a lot of beasts, so I know what the resistance is gonna feel like, and I'm comfortable with it now.
Terrance, when you talk about Fusion XL and leveling up in your career and things like that, is there any part of you that regrets the way it went early on in the career, or do you think it was all a part of the process getting to this point?
No, it was all part of the process because, I was a little goon back in the day, so I need a couple of them ass whoopings to humble me and get me more focused. I feel like everything happened for a reason, and I wouldn't change any of that.
Is it Chris was talking about it a little bit yesterday. Is it true that you messaged him and said, man, after his last fight, oh my God, I'm drawn up against Rebecca. You messaged him and you said, bro, I think you're probably above me now and this fight might be gone.
Yeah.
And he kind of messaged you back and was like, no, I'm still going to try and push for that. Was that how the...
Yeah, we talked about that. I was like, yeah, because Rebecca's tough. So I was like, I don't know if they're going to let us fight now, man. You doing your thing. Because we talked a few times. He donated $500 when my brother died, helped out his funeral. So he's a real good dude. But Saturday, like I said, Trex comes out and he's a villain, so...
And then when it comes to sparring at Fusion XL, how intense does it get in there? Because I've seen, we saw the video of Poetan recently kind of sleeping a guy in sparring. And, is there guys that come from other gyms to spar? Is it guys that are, like not full time in there? Like how intense does it get in those sparring sessions?
It just all depends who's sparring. Sometimes it get heated, just like any normal gym. But I feel like we regulate it pretty well. It's just Alex just hits different, man. There's some people get dropped, but we know when to take it off because we don't want to put our career in the gym. So.
Terrance, just one from me right here. What do you think the fans can expect from this version you say, Terrance with IQ, compared to the first one we saw, that one?
You guys should expect the same thing, but if I see him being durable, we know to let off and really just use our speed and just pick him apart. I think I'm way more athletic, faster, and and he's gonna find that out. Hey, thank you guys. I love you guys for real. Gang gang.